There's the, oh girl, that's the wrong show. Insecure Season 2 episode, I don't know. Let's go and get it. Our girl Issa has turned into a FedEx worker and she delivering packages, okay, and trying to receive a package in the process. Issa, what is you doing, girl? I need to talk to you for a minute. Can I talk to you? Why are you dating Daniel? Issa thinks that she's not dating Daniel. She thinks it's a little, this is my hotation, but Issa, girl, the way Daniel is caressing you, it's more than just that. And I'm trying to figure out, what is you doing, girl? We smashing and dashing with Daniel after he done bought her some Waffle House and she don't know what to do. Like, girl, you were just scared to talk to him just a second ago, but now you back in stride again. Issa, girl, you need to walk away from Daniel. Daniel is fine and he know he ain't shit. And he told you. You know he don't mean you no good, Issa. So, girl, you and Daniel have like good chemistry, but I think that's just it. As far as relationship, I just don't see it. Do y'all see a relationship with Daniel and Issa? I don't. Issa slips up and tells Molly, I've been talking to Daniel. You can tell that Issa knows it's not like good for her to be talking to Daniel, because she would have been told Molly that, hey, I'm back talking to Daniel, but she know her friend, as friends do, tell the truth and just said, girl, what's the tea with that? So Molly said, are y'all good? What is y'all doing? Issa tells her, well, I'm just worried about getting mine and that's it. And Daniel know what it is. No, Daniel don't know what it is. He already asking you what you doing tomorrow. He trying to kick it with you, and girl, you don't know what to say. Like, you need to tell him and stress the truth of what you want to do. Lawrence is at jury duty and he can't even focus because he's too busy lurking. Lawrence, I knew it was only a matter of time before you take your butt on Instagram or Facebook or whatever and look through stuff and see what's going on. Lawrence was scrolling through Facebook and he so happened seeing some pictures. He saw Daniel and Issa in the background and he felt some type of way. Now, Lawrence, you broke up with Issa, you moved out, you smashed and dashed her, you left her on the dirty couch on the couch, you went on about your business, and you working with Tasha, that didn't work out. Now you on to other stuff, smashing White Walkers. Now you pressed a little bit about Issa moving on. Like, Issa was going through her stuff, a little bit at a faster pace, but Lawrence, it looked like you just now coming to the party. It's a month, 2 months down the line. Like, it's been a couple of months, girl. I done got a couple of paychecks and stuff. Like, girl, it's another semester, another trimester in our relationship, and whatever it is. A relationship does not have to be intimate. It's just a relationship. That's what y'all got going on. Why you going through this girl stuff and trying to find something to talk about? Like, girl, I ain't got time for Lawrence. I don't have time for Lawrence. Lawrence, however, was quiet last night. They ain't had nothing to say. I took some of the top tweets from Twitter last night and they are hilarious. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. They were dragging Lawrence. Oh, the women were dragging Lawrence. Some of the men were tugging on Lawrence's wig. You were looking real ashy and you needed some lotion. Now that you done broke up with Issa, you around here getting haircuts and sponging your hair. Child, please. Molly is at her parents' house. They're getting ready for their, what is that, recital or something? They redoing their vows. My mother wanted to do some stuff like that. Come to find out, Molly got a brother. I think she got 2 brothers. One of them is one of the hilarious guys who be doing a lot of skits and stuff on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. His name is Richie Loco with his fine ass. Woo! And Malcolm, I think he played in Lost as well. She loves to have other black influencers on her stuff because she knew how it was, doing YouTube videos and how the growth and stuff works. I really appreciate someone like her. She's had Dustin Ross on there. She's had, I think, Philip Hudson on there as well. I like to see that. It makes me feel like good. But I'm gonna tell you something. Back to Mr. Richie Loco. One of my followers said that Richie Loco actually looks like Tupac, and I was like, yes. I'm gonna tell you what else Richie Loco looks like. I'm gonna tell you some of these men with these big eyes. They be having big. Oh, I just know it in my heart. I had to talk about it because I was looking, I said, okay, all right, Richie, all right, we see you. And I just love a man with some big eyes and some big lips. Whoever is in charge of casting and Insecure, I don't know if it's Issa Rae, it's a whole bunch of people that make Insecure possible. The casting is amazing because that did look like that can be Molly's brother. So I felt like I was in like it was some real stuff. I don't know how many times I have to stress that Insecure is very relatable for all of us. Like, it feels like some stuff that we're all going through. But we're going to continue to keep on going through this review. You can already tell that Molly gets a lot of her, the way she thinks about relationships and marriage from her parents. Her parents seem to have been together for 35 years. They hugging and kissing and stuff. And even though it's disgusting to Molly, they're seeing them, like loving on each other it makes Molly feel good because that's something that she wants. But seeing somebody else's relationship is problematic on our part because it's just like, everything that you see, you ain't getting. Issa is on a date and the date is going well. They're having good conversation. But Daniel is hitting her up. He's like, girl, can you come through? What you doing? I'm at the house. Come on. And she said, you know, I'm tired of doing some stuff. She should have told him right then and there that she was on a date. Like, Issa, if you gonna say that, you know, we doing other things and you ain't worried, just tell him what it is. Like, girl, I'm out, you know, doing something. Like, don't be lying. You lying. You doing the same thing that Lauren's doing. You pretending to be good, but you know you ain't. Issa is ready to get into bed. She is ready to get her grind on with homeboy. And homeboy said, look, I gotta take a flight tomorrow morning. Let's call it night, but we can do something later on. Issa a little bit pressed. I know how it feels when you have a date, you think it's gonna go somewhere, and then you have somebody else that you could have just easily done something with, and then they counsel, and then you had to counsel them. Child, that's the worst feeling in the world. Like, I gotta go home to my Vista. This is what I have to offer. My Vista and some coconut oil. Dro meets Lionel. Lionel is lame. I don't know why she is even talking to the man. They have no chemistry. I love Lionel because he played in my favorite TV shows. Lionel looks good on paper, but when you meet him, he just does not have that energy and that charisma and stuff with Molly. And Molly knows that, and Dro even picked it up. Like, Dro was talking to him, he was like, all right, bro, you know, what's going on? Like, what dude doing? And why did you invite him to your parents' house? Like, Molly, that was too soon, too much. Oh, it was about time. Derek and Lawrence are sitting at the bar, and they're having a conversation, and Lawrence says, you know, I've been, you know, doing some stuff, and I wonder, was Issa, you know, doing all this other stuff while we were dating? Like, I wonder what else she was hiding, because, you know, you can't never tell with women, you know, they keep their stuff low key. Derek like, no, Issa ain't like that. You know, have you seen her on the dance floor? Like, she don't do no stuff like that. Lawrence is trying to get Derek to talk, and Derek just like, look, bro, you know, Issa stood with you for 2 years. You ain't had no job, and she was basically taking care of you, and you was at the house farting on the couch. Where y'all relationship is at now, it's not completely Issa's fault. Like, it's both of y'all fault. But Derek kept it real with Lawrence, and Lawrence could not take it. That doesn't give Issa the right to cheat. It does not make it right is what it means. It does not mean she gets a pass for cheating on you. It means, girl, you were kind of pushing her out the door a little bit, so you need to work on that. Lawrence, what you were doing, you had got comfortable, you got complacent, and you were stagnant. And nobody wants to be in a stagnant relationship. I know I don't want to be with nobody that's stagnant, and you didn't want to do anything. So something else was looking promising. Now, Issa made a mistake and she cheated on you. She should have told you to break it off, but she seemed like she was trying to do that in the beginning, but you didn't pay attention because you don't know your woman. You don't talk to your woman. You don't know what's going on. So you need to be paying more attention. You just was not paying attention to her, Lawrence. You weren't paying no attention to her until it's time to bump skins. Frida clocks Issa on racism, and I was here for it. It started a conversation in my head. Issa had told Frida, like, black people can't be racist, and Frida was like, well, girl, how is it not, you know, what's wrong? Like, you know, how can I not call out what's wrong? Like, that principal has not been doing good by the Hispanic people and by the Spanish-speaking people in his school. Like, they're just, like, he's just not been doing right. And Issa was just like, she didn't want to hear it. She was just being selfish, and Frida clocked her. Frida clocked the hell out of Issa ass, okay? Frida, you needed to, because Issa, like, girl, that is problematic for you to be, you know, such this person to be trying to, you know, do this and that for the community, but yet this man is clearly not interested in helping 70% of his population in his school, and you turning your nose away, so that's not right. But I was interested in understanding what Frida was trying to say when she said, you know, when she was talking about racism, she was like, he's in a position of power, and he can make decisions to impact these young kids. So that is a small, you know, on a small scale, a form of racism. I was like, okay, that's what I got from it. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it, but that's what I got from it. Oh, the messy aunt. Don't we all got one in our family? That hit home for me. The messy aunt was a little bit tipsy and a hell of a lot of jealous. During the congratulations of Molly's parents being, you know, in a marriage for 35 years, one of the aunts said, girl, I'm surprised they made it past 5 the way he did my sister. And child, that made me think about my auntie and how negative she was during my mother and father's whole marriage. Better now, but she just seemed to always be jealous and pressed about things and just saying, you know, underhand stuff and make comments and stuff. So I can definitely relate to that. So Molly was like a little confused. She talked to her brother and asked her brother about it. Her brother said, yeah, it did happen. So Molly's the only person that did not know. Molly, I don't see how you did not know and your brother knew. Now, I expect for neither one of y'all to know, but for your brother to know and you did know, like, I'm wondering, like, do you have a conversation with your parents, or do you just want to see the perfect, picture perfect life, and that doesn't exist? So Molly went off. She was pressed. Molly just went in. She's like, y'all, I'm around here looking for this and that, and y'all, you around here cheating. And she confronts her father about it, and her father was like, you know, Molly, I'm sorry. And Mama was like, look, my husband made a mistake. We moved past that. Like, we built so much. I forgave him, and I moved on with my business. I'm happy. So Molly is trying to project her insecurities on her parents. Like, this is supposed to be a perfect relationship. That's what I'm looking for. But Molly, a perfect relationship does not exist in your world because that's their relationship. Their relationship is perfect for each other. There is no perfection. There is no perfect relationship. There's a perfect relationship for you and what you're willing to do and go on. Like, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not. Molly, you ain't in a relationship with your parents, so I don't know why you pressed about it. They happy. They moved on about their business. Obviously, it's something for them to be, you know, doing their vows, so it means something. She pressed. She leave her date there. Dro saved her, and he driving her around. I'm like, girl, how he just leaving? I couldn't have been Lionel. I couldn't have been Lionel. You gonna leave me and this dude driving your car? Girl, no ma'am. Could not have been me. Could not have been me. Lauren's still on his iMac lurking through Issa's photos. He done went on Daniel's page. I hope that Daniel ain't got no print pictures nowhere, because Lauren's gonna be feeling some type of way. Now, you just got through smashing these White Walkers, Lawrence. 2 of them. Okay, well, 1.5 because you couldn't get it up. But Lawrence, come on now. Do better, guy. We haven't been getting a lot of condom PSAs and insecure, but we got something way better. When Issa was driving and she got that peen picture and she hit that car, that was real, because texting and driving is serious as church. Is serious as a heart attack, like my grandma be saying. But you know, it was serious. I appreciated that because it came from a place of realness. Like, that's something that happens for real, and like, I don't expect Insecure to pack all of the things that need to be talked about in the black community in 30 minutes. It's just not gonna happen. It's not possible. But I love that it's real. I'm gonna tell you, as much as we've been seeing all these other shows smash and dash and stuff, we've not been hard on Insecure, but Insecure is our show because it's more relatable and it feels real. Like, we feel like we really watching a real deal relationship go on. I'm not interested in least of them, you know, putting a condom wrapper or something just to say that they did. I don't want it like that. Now, I did appreciate that texting thing. Child, the way she did that scene, y'all could have did a little better. Issa said, girl, she had no seatbelt on or nothing, honey, but she wrecked that car, honey. Child, she probably totaled that little cruise out. Molly get to the house. So Issa calls Daniel to counsel and say, you know, I just been in the wreck. I ain't gonna be able to, you know, stop by. You know, I didn't want you to think I flaked on you, but I just had a wreck. Daniel immediately responds, say, are you okay? Are you good? And he offers to come get her. He's like, I'm on my way. See, that's the type of stuff that like does it for some people. That does it. They would have did it for me. Like, you care, you come in this, even though I don't want you to, the fact that you care enough to do it makes it like everything. So that was sweet. And when Daniel gets there, Issa, you know, tells him like, you know, we good. Like, I just want to make sure that we good, because I ain't trying to, you know, take this, you know, anywhere else but us just doing this. I want to be honest this time, because I wasn't honest last time. So Daniel seemed to not take that well, but he played it off a little bit, but not good enough in my eyes. He seemed like he was a little pressed about it, but we shall see how their relationship goes. Molly, girl, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I did not want Molly to get no light skin stroke. Girl, Molly invited Dro in, and he was just, child, that's my favorite position. He had his arms around, and he was just going in. Oh, child. That does something to folks, child. I don't know what it is about that. That's a whole nother story. But when he did that, he was giving her them light skin strokes, child. He was scooting, child. He was scooting like he was finna put his chair up in the at the desk. Come on, Dro, with this short stroke. It's okay though. We love it. Molly, you played that, girl. So Molly was rooting for you, girl. I just don't see it. So Molly and Dro's relationship is going to change. That man is married, and Molly is not ready mentally for that. She's just not. I hate it. This is going to be continuous on her rotation. I am interested in seeing how this relationship, her and Daniel, is going to develop. Not meaning them getting in a relationship and being together as a couple, but their relationship and that dynamic of their relationship. What is it going to be? Because y'all gonna be having having feelings for each other. I see it coming. I'm trying to see who gonna catch the feelings first. This episode of Insecure was hella great, hella lit, hella everything. I loved it. Shout out to everybody who helps produce Insecure. Y'all are just serving us some sickening content for the culture. Y'all make sure y'all listen to the latest episode of For the Culture podcast. Thanks to all our listeners. We are at 3,000 listens in less than a week. That has never been done before, so we appreciate it. Love y'all. Make sure you're checking out kingareese.com for the best tweets of last night's episode of Insecure, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.